Hello again, welcome back for another daily Bite of Isaac Repentance. It is now April 4th, 2025, because it was such a short video and it crossed over to whatever, you know. Alright, we won last run. I lost my fucking daily today. Ice Tears, that's cool. Tears rate's super dog shit. Seed here is LBALFEGY, Figgy. Like figgy pudding. Oh, that's dog shit there. Okay. Oh, that works that way? Okay. All right! Leave me be, for fuck's sake. So it synergizes with that. Okay. Having these hearts don't even help matters either too much. Because, like... yeah, they're temporary, and my tears rate's not great, so it's a little bit of suffering succotash. Sucker ass. Okay! Maybe I should have been more coordinated with that. I get it, but... oh, first floor fucking chaos! Give me that tasty shit! Okay, no error room, thank God. First floor before boss room and item room. Let's fucking go. Let's get some crazy shit going on after that failure of the run last run. All right, that's a good start. It's a tier effect. I figured it'd be something there. Never mind. I mean, yeah, but I guess I've already been there technically, so I was right, but then also wrong with my assessment of it being a different kind of cigarette. I got this email, you know, I was talking a little bit about the tariff stuff and, you know, contemplating about getting some discs that were made in Taiwan. I got an email this morning from, and I don't know how I got enrolled with it, right? I might have like clicked something on or ticked something off while I was signing up for getting a bicycle last year. Well, they sent me an email out. It's like, hey, you know, with the recent tariffs and and they're talking about the percentage with the reciprocals. I forgot the fuck the word reciprocal was until I looked it up. It's not often I use that in my vocab, my vernacular, you know. And so anyways, they were like listing off different countries for like what the rates are going to be with the reciprocals. And they were talking about like how much that's going to affect, you know, the prices to some extent. I am just barely enough speed to get past this son of a bitch right here, by the way. It's like playing Spyro. You're trying to chase down those motherfucking guys and with their hoods and everything, and they're running around with the eggs. You're trying to like capture and shit. And you're just barely slow. You're just barely enough to get the speed to catch up to the fuckers. That's what the fuck was going on in that room right there. It's giving me flashbacks. Anyways. So they were like talking about some different things. It's like, oh yeah, this is going on, this is going on. And then it's like, here, our current supply might not be affected, but future supplies will be with the pricing. And they're listing off like certain bicycles that they have in stock that might be going away pretty soon that's low in stock or something. I'm like, okay. I guess it's cool on you to let me know about it, and also like I don't need another bicycle. I mean, I guess when they email me these things, I guess it's nice to know, you know, it's like, hey, if you're considering another bicycle, you know, for yourself or give it to somebody else or whatever, right? A family member. I could see that. I mean, makes sense. And I also enrolled myself unbeknownst to get these newsletters. And I never bothered getting unenrolled since I bought the bicycle in August. So I get these occasional promotion emails and whatever. And yeah, I found that funny. I saw the thing on there. It's like, oh yeah, you know, this is going on. It's like, oh yeah. Okay. And I was thinking to myself, well, thank goodness I bought that bicycle last year. Because, like, well, last year in August, you know, I never considered, like, tariffs or anything like that going on at the time, right? Like, any of that. I bought it, well, the only reason I bought it then was because, like, there was a short sale or something, try to keep the price. And they were talking about raising the price after a certain period. Extra $100 or something. So I got it before it went up, like, even more. That's why I got it then. That was a big reason. And that was a good, like, brand bike, I guess. You know, with a medium build. Not medium build, but like a medium quality kind of, you know, whatever build, I guess. Whatever. I was like, oh, God. I don't know how I didn't get hit there. I wasn't being careful. So yeah, when I was talking about the disc stuff last video and the tariffs and stuff, like, I really don't know. Like, I've barely learned about tariffs in grade school. Honest to God, right? Grade school, middle school, high school. Like, I wasn't taught proper shit back then. Let me tell you. And, like, when they talk about tariffs, like, you know, I probably taught such very little shit of that. Like, I know what it is to a very little extent, right? But, like, I was taught, like, very little with anything that that in school. Like, I wasn't taught properly like I should have. That's why I suck at math. Not to the extreme where I can't use a typewriter. What the fuck am I thinking? Not to the extent of not being able to use the cash register or anything like that, or count change, or multiplication or division or anything like that. It's just like algebra, whatever, right? Other things. Certain finance math. You know, it's... Oh, this is interesting. I think Dead Dove... I think that gives me... Or we can buy it now. Okay, no, it doesn't give me an Eternal Heart. I'm thinking of, like, the cup. Oh, I almost ran into that fire. Man, I am just, like, brushing death like it's fucking Final Destination. And I've never really sat down and watched Final Destination start to finish, like, any of them. The first one I probably saw bits and pieces on TV, but it kind of freaks me out a little bit with the hardcore shit. I seen a clip on YouTube about someone getting LASIK surgery for their eye, and the laser cut through their eye and shit. I don't care for watching that, you know? Yeah, I know I watched, like, fucking Saw movies, and especially Jigsaw, where it was like... Or Spiral, I mean. Where it was, like, the most gruesome of them all. Yeah, well, of course, I didn't know at the time it was going to be the gruesomest, and even if I did, it's like, well, you know, I've been watching pretty much most of the series, so why the fuck not? So, priorities, right? I mean, I might get around watching Final Destination series, right? I probably will. And for some reason, I was thinking I was lost again. And I got hit. I'm like, oh yeah, snap back from reality. Oops, there goes gravity. So anyways, what the hell was I going off of? Went from, like, okay, Jigsaw, the movies, Final Destination. Oh, I was talking Final Destination because I nearly got hit a couple of times last floor. But then what the fuck was I talking about before? It's amazing how much the mind can just go all sorts of fucking places, and you're trying to figure out what the fuck led you to this. I'm trying to figure things out too, man. Life is just short on just... I swear to God, I don't have ADHD. It might seem like I do if I keep sidetracking my conversations or forget to get back into the topic on hand. No, if I have ADHD, like, I think it'd be a little bit more obvious. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, you're a psychologist, huh? So you know or you don't know? So you're just diagnosing yourself whether you have it or not? Listen, I've never been diagnosed with ADHD, ever. ADD, I think it was a suspicion, but I don't think I had it. No, I don't think I had it. There was a suspicion, but there wasn't a diagnosis. There's a difference. But then again, it was like based on like, school versus, your school life versus like your home life. There's a lot of controversies with that, and that's why people are like much more drugged with things these days. And some of them may not even need it, I'm not saying everybody doesn't need them. I'm just saying like, there could be some circumstances and explanations that some people may not even need it, and they were misdiagnosed. But anyways, as I was saying about tariffs, I guess, and the bicycles. Also, this bullshit here, this fucking battery. Yes, I know I picked up chaos or something, but I expect something out of chaos, which is beauty. So anyways, yeah. I kind of wonder if I use my strength card, right, and use my black card in the room. If I leave the room, do I keep the red heart? Sure as hell feels like I'm playing the Lost right now. Looks kind of like the Lost. I'm like down to very low hearts. No holy mantle this time. Like how I didn't get fucking double holy mantle that I would think I get stacked on, right? Surely I would. Nope, apparently not. I guess I'll get the mushroom. Now, quick question here. Okay, I gotta be careful with this son of a bitch. He was tiny. If I pick that up and use strength card, would that override shit? Okay, we're gonna fucking try it. Oh, we keep the heart. I knew it. Now we got the ghost. I mean, it's not a great, like, fucking get. But that's interesting. We cheated the system. You think you can beat the system? You little son of a bitch. The funny thing, I was talking to someone today, I was talking about the tariff stuff, and I brought up, and then I was like thinking for a split second for some reason, it's like, yeah, man, the VCRs is probably gonna go up from this. But then like a microsecond later, it's like, they stopped making them since 2016. What the fuck are you thinking? Well, they're probably not that explicit, but like more of a tone version where it's like, oh, wait a second, they don't make them anymore, is what I mean. I just being more dramatic, I guess. I will take this. Like, I'm not too worried about them. I just don't know how much things are going to go up for certain products, like the discs for archiving. It'll go up a fair amount, I know, at some point. But the matter is when. I don't know. Okay, we got 3 hearts now. That's pretty sweet. Went from like 0 hearts to 1 heart and then 3 hearts. Makes the health up pill and whatever else. And we could just make it a lot worse by using all but 1 heart there again. Just so we could feel something with our heart rate. Be on edge. Gamble our life force away. Fuck that. Last run, that daily, like, I tried my damnedest. Oh, you son of a bitch. I really did try my damnedest. I thought spin down might have guided me an opportunity to find other stuff over, like, a chance of losing items with the dice, previous dice. That one wouldn't have lost anything. But turned out it just didn't help me too much. especially with getting that extra mana. Whatever. We'll get build that streak up eventually. It's like the second or third time I lost a damn streak. I haven't even come close to 21 yet. Son of a bitch. Well, if we keep up the pace of winning this month, we'll probably get past that old range, or we'll get past the record before. Well, it's gonna be after Easter, but it's gonna be before the end of the month. If we consistently do it in a row and not miss any like I did last couple of days. Wouldn't that be the dream? Let's try this. Axlax. Axlax the spot. Get it? I've seen more stuff about the Switch too. And I've seen that the digital version of the game is $80. And then like the physical version is an extra $10, so it's like $90. And the physical version, you still have to download the game for some reason. You have the cartridge in there. Plus, you have to have the Nintendo Online service or something. Just like basically like Xbox Live, which they don't call it Xbox Live anymore, you know. But I'm still gonna do it because like, fuck new terminology, right? And I'm like, okay. Well, I mean, I haven't had like a new Nintendo product since like Game Boy Advance. Yeah, that's about right. And that's when I was younger. My mom bought me one, you know. I had a GameCube before that. So, yeah. It's... Because I wasn't really big on Nintendo, right? Like, I kind of was with Super Mario and Super Mario 3 on the NES stuff, right? I kind of was, but I wasn't super big on it. Same with Spy Hunter and some other ones. I wasn't much attached to it. And the Xbox, I was kind of a little bit more attached to Microsoft because, like, you know, Halo, that's what kind of got me into Microsoft. Same with, like, Age of Empires, I think. Might have been around that time. So, getting the 360 was a huge deal then. And that kind of went with that for a while after that. But now it's kind of winding down with the Series X, and it's like I'm not playing as much. I'm not getting as much. Games haven't been as great quality, you know. So it's like I'm probably less inclined to get the next generation Xbox system or any other kind of system in the matter. Rather it be like PC, right? Especially since things are changed so much with consoles and stuff, to where it's like games are being ported to other consoles. So there's nothing special about any flagship unique games being constant console exclusive anymore. Games are also been less quality, becoming more expensive and microtransaction-y. A whole myriad of things. So it's like PC is just looking better and better. Where the fuck is the super secret, bro? Not to change the subject, but where the motherfucker is it? All right, I think I already checked here, didn't I? Yeah. Did I check up here? I feel like I did. There's like something there. Yeah. I'm having some kind of old timers or something. So, I mean, I have a computer I have yet to build, right? It's in the other room. I bought the parts a few years ago. Never put it together. I have to. I'm going to probably have to hire someone to build this time because I don't want to like fry anything like I did years ago with the hard drive. Fortunately, it was just a hard drive and it was a fairly cheap fix. I said fairly because it was still like expensive to get like a 4 terabyte drive, you know, from like, 12 years ago. I mean, prices obviously are a lot cheaper for that now. I know that. Like, I'm talking about something much more expensive, like a motherboard or something I put in there. Probably cheaper now. I don't know. Because I got the motherboard, I think, before COVID. The graphics card I bought before COVID went up exponentially. Which I didn't sell it off. I just put it in this computer. Because I fucking needed a new one to use. Because, like, you know, OBS and Windows 7's like, fuck you. You can't use it anymore for OBS or Isaac. Even though it was working perfectly fine before that. They just decided to just obsolete it with the firmware, and then OBS is like, fuck you too. So anyways, oh yeah, that's why I was trailing off like 10 minutes ago on education stuff. Yeah, so tariffs, we really never talked about tariffs. Like, that's the damnedest thing. We just kind of went over weird stuff, right? I think the most of they ever covered for like history class or whatever is like fucking Middle Ages. And I took a class for like, I forgot what it was called. A Cold War and something, right? Whatever, right? But we brushed things so quickly with that class. And we were talking to stuff that had nothing to do with the Cold War. It's like the 1800s with slavery and everything. I'm like, well, what does this have to do with the Cold War that I signed up for, right? I'm not saying it's not important or anything. I'm just saying, like, well, where's relevancy with the Cold War, the communism, the fighting with the U.S. and everything, the McCarthyism and all that? Or where the hell's all that back in the 1800s? Because we wasn't talking about, like, the Bolsheviks or anything until, like, I think that was, like, the early 1900s, wasn't it, that was going on? So it's like, we wasn't even talking about Russia in the 1800s. I don't know. It was all, like, the whole, like, lesson plan was all mismatched and stuff at times. Kind of sprinkled and scattered weird things. We were watching Woodstock footage, which is kind of relevant, I guess, at the time. So technically, it's kind of like, you know, what was going on during the Cold War era around that, too. So that, I cannot understand. And the teacher got, like, footage or something of it. We were watching the class. And she was like, there was like a topless woman on there. And she totally forgot it was that. And I don't remember what she looked like or anything like that. But apparently something happened. I probably didn't catch it. And she caught it. And she's like, you know, trying to cover up the screen, but I think it was too late. So it's like, whatever. We're almost adults here. We're fine. It's high school. Close enough, right? We already learned about sex ed before that. Was there something we don't know about? Anyways, yeah. And of course that was an optional class, right? I took, so it wasn't required. I don't think. Well, actually, let me back up. It was how do I describe it? It was, I think maybe that wasn't indirectly required, but I think you had to pick a class that would cover for credits for graduating high school, right? Like, it didn't have to be something specific, like, oh, you got to have humanities to get your, like, AA or something, right? Like in college. You're basically your gen eds is what it is. But it was like, it was something, I think, for credit-wise or whatever. And I took that, you know, I did learn some stuff, though, to a very limited extent. I mean, I also, like, forgot a lot of stuff, too, so it's like that doesn't help. I learned more from YouTube videos these days than I've probably learned in history class in school. You know, that kind of meme. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's because, like, it's more entertaining when it's structured that way with learning that information. That, I'm an adult now, so maybe, like, I'm not pressured to just cram it in my brain and memorize it for a test. That probably helps, too. It's entertaining to learn stuff about that. I learned so much about like people doing like nuclear dump waste and people getting affected with horrific injuries than I had learned from my history class. Or some crime stuff or whatever. Like, I'm not like huge in the like true crime thing. I'm a little bit, not like a huge fan, right? I have some interest to an extent, but not like a big thing out of it though. We are slow because we got that one item with the health items to make us slow down. It's a cause and effect. Plus, I don't think Stompy slows us down. It's just it makes us looking big makes it appear as though it slows us down, but it isn't. Stop hitting me, you fucker! I can only go so fast. I still gotta finish eating tonight. I think the talk is kind of exacerbating my cough a little bit right now. Not surprised. What was I supposed to do? Sit in silence while I'm playing Isaac? Yeah, you're Gorg. It's not gonna make me any sicker. Oh, I picked up the wrong thing. Whatever. We're not picking up the soy needle. Sorry, kids. Just the way the fuck the world works. All right. Probably go to the dark room. Oh no, we already been in the dark room, haven't we? Have we unlocked the fucking Polaroid? Have I? I have to think. After beating the dark room, did I unlock a Polaroid? No, I don't think I did. I'm not gonna look it up. I'm too fucking lazy. It'll probably come to me. Either me unlocking it or I remember it. Whatever comes first. Maybe neither. Maybe I won't see it anytime soon. It's just never gonna happen. Maybe this is just my fate that I have to make. Maybe I have to be with a certain character. No, I can't be with a certain character. That isn't right. Maybe I did unlock it. I just didn't know. We'll get some health here. And stats. Slowdowns and shit. Because this is the way to be. By the way, I was, another thing too today. So I was walking to the grocery store tonight, right? Or basically last night. I was on the way and I was looking down on my phone, right? And like doing whatever as I'm walking. And then I hear quacking, right? Fucking quacking. I'm like, is there a fucking duck around here? So I look around. I found 2 fucking ducks. I shit you not. Just like waddling around in front of me, close to me, like on the sidewalk at night. You don't normally see ducks waddling around and stuff. And, you know, the weird thing is, like, they were looking for food. I could tell, because, like, they were going around pecking at the ground and shit, right? Like they're damn pigeons. And here's the thing I've noticed with these are mallard ducks, right? So what was interesting, I've noticed over the years, it's like if there's 1 duck, there's 2 ducks, right? At least 2 ducks. And the 2 ducks is like the male and female, right? You got the green one with the green neck or whatever the fuck. That's like the male, and the other one that's like brown and boring, that's the female. Duck. I call it boring with the colors. That's how I would describe it. It's just brown or whatever, right? Different browns and yellows. I don't know. Something like that. Just boring colors. Is that how you describe a female duck? Yeah, sure. But, like... So anyways... it's essentially like... The mallard duck genders is essentially like peacocks. Is how I would describe them as. peacock, the regular male peacock is gonna be much prettier than a female peacock, right? It's gonna have more color to it. The pastels and shit. Anyways, getting to the point. So they're just kind of wandered around looking for food, and I think it was the male duck that was going around quacking was the deal. And for some reason, they're always, like most of the time when I see ducks, they're like in a group. A male and a female, right? Sometimes you see them in packs, you know, different colors and stuff. But then if they're in a duo, it's usually a male and female. Like 9 times out of 10 or whatever. I remember like a few weeks ago, I seen like a couple that were like swimming together and, you know, doing weird stuff, weird duck stuff. And anyways, it was like they were near like the edge of the water to the land and everything. I think they were trying to make a nest or something, because usually I see like ducklings with the mother duck, where the ducklings kind of gather together like near these spots too. Which I think that's how they nest, is just near the edge water or something. And so essentially the male duck and the female duck were doing something at the edge of the reef, like they're building a nest or looking for a place for a nest or something. I don't know. But it seems like they just kind of stay in a pack, you know, like a couple. I found that interesting. So over the years, it's like, yeah. And then tonight was just like another example. A couple going out at night, just picking up food off the ground and shit. Picking up crumbs. Because I guess if you're a duck, what else do you do? Well, survive? Yeah, no shit. I mean, yeah, survive. That was definitely what the hell they were doing there. They're hungry. They're seeking out, you know, niblets. I don't know what the fuck they eat. I don't even know what the fuck they were looking in the grass for. Maybe it was like breadcrumbs or something, pizza or something. I don't know. So I left food in the ground. And by the time I came back, they were gone, of course. Of course they'd be gone. Well, people will walk that sidewalk fairly often, so it's like probably scared them off. And so I was taking pictures and stuff of them. And then I kind of like walked in the street to get around them, so I didn't spook them or anything, just let them do their stuff. They're just kind of quacking and whatever. It seemed like they were kind of fairly tame. I guess they're kind of used to people. Maybe a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. Don't want them too used to people, otherwise they'd be like, oh, threatening the ecosystem and all that weird stuff, lol, you know? We're not lol, but you know what I mean. Ducks, man. A few years ago, I was going into this place downtown, and I seen, it's another fucking negative. Well, how many times do I need to go to the fucking dark realm, bastards? Bastard shit fucks. Get this, I guess. Whatever. Maybe we have to beat mom a number of times or something to hammer our head into things until we get something. Or maybe I have to beat it as Isaac and get the Polaroid. Now I think about it. Maybe that's what I have to do. Or go up. Maybe we have to go up. We're going to try to go up and see if we can get the Polaroid unlocked. Because I wonder if we get the Polaroid unlocked by beating Isaac. Because there's a path to go on that for that. So this is going to be kind of a short run here. Which is fine. This is how to do it. This is how you do it. Yeah, but anyways, so going back to the point, so a few years ago or a couple of years ago, I was going to business. And I randomly found a mallard duck, female mallard duck, with their babies. A bunch of little itty bitty babies. Cute little sons of bitches. I gotta keep my distance and stuff, but I've seen some people trying to get kind of close to it and getting pictures, and the duck was all confused because it was like right smack middle of the downtown. There's not like any greenery or anything anywhere near. I don't know how the fuck it got. Oh, there might have been some greenery at a park or something, but like that park is surrounded by a bunch of concrete and shit too, roads. Very busy stuff. So I don't know where the fuck it came from. With their babies. So I don't know what happened to that duck. I assume maybe somebody found a way to move him somewhere safe. I don't know where the fuck you laid him. At that point, like, because they would have to cover a lot of fucking ground. Not even joking. And thing is, they couldn't fly. The female duck couldn't fly, obviously, because they got all these damn babies. I doubt the damn babies rode in the fucking back of the duck and be like, let's go, kiddos, free airline. You know, shit. Get some flight points and share on your credit card. I don't know. But I just don't know where the hell they came from. Life's mysteries, right? It's possible. Well, the place I know where they maybe could have came from would have been like probably 3 blocks away or something, right? Oh, it could be well, man, I don't know. Now I think about it, because they have to get up some kind of an embankment. It's a hell of a steep embankment, and I don't know the babies can even get up there. I don't fucking know. That's like life's mysteries, right? Like, well, where the fuck did they come from? How they get through this, you know? Because, like, there's so much concrete and steepness of getting into these embankments with the water and stuff, where there could be nesting. Where the fuck did they come from? Some ancient alien shit, you know? Maybe the aliens just, like, dumped their asses off. It's like, here you go, figure it out. And they're right smack in the middle of downtown next to this building where it's like, what the fuck? Ancient aliens. The aliens did it. You know, when in doubt, where these mysterious things you just can't explain or anything, just blame the fucking aliens. Right? I think that's just simple enough. People are becoming more accepting with alien abduction. Well, probably not abduction so much. But like aliens, UFO sightings, and all this bad shit, crazy stuff going on in the world. Like, yeah, that's a little bit more accepted, I guess. Abductions, probably not so much yet. I don't know if they're true or not, you know. I'm a kind of a skeptic with it, but you never know. There's some weird shit out there. People keep discovering stuff. We still haven't, like, fully discovered stuff in the ocean, right? That kind of meme. Just like how we just can't figure out where the fuck these ducks and the ducklings came from. Smack middle of downtown with concrete everywhere. And that's another thing, too. There's, like, swarms of people, right? And it's like, you think, like, with all these people fucking everywhere, because it's a fairly big town, too. You think with all these people everywhere that they were scared them off in a certain direction to go this way or that way, right? Getting too close to them. Because there's a lot of people that would do that. Like I was seeing a little bit at this one location I found them at. And it's like, I don't know. Maybe when I pass away, that'll be one of the questions I ask God, right? It's like, hey, can I have it's just like, you could ask him about just like any kind of, almost any kind of question out there, right? Probably my first question is like, the ducks. Can you like show me what led them to get into that back entrance to the doors? I could ask him about just all sorts of things, right? Is all these unanswered questions in the universe. Or whatever, just anything in my life I might have forgotten. You know, something I've seen in my parents' life that I've never experienced, or all these other things, right? And the first thing I'd be asking is about the damn ducks. It's like, hey, yeah, where the hell did they come from this particular day? And he'll just show me. And I'd be like, okay. And that's as far as it goes. Then I'll ask the more serious stuff. I don't know. Maybe it'd be a different priority. I don't know how the consciousness works up in the heavens and all that. Maybe I'll be just... Probably won't be such a... I don't know. It's just a complexity of theology and stuff, right? Ducks. Ducks are cool, though. They are. In most cases, they're harmless, right? They're not like an ostrich to try to go around and kicking or slicing you open. And they're batshit crazy, right? You know, ostriches, they could just fucking kick you and kill you with a kick like that, man. Unpredictable sons of bitches. But like a duck, it's like, you know, they're a little... I mean, they can be defensive and angry and stuff, but not like an ostrich, not like a Cazador either. Basically a fucking raptor, that thing would be. They're both essentially raptors, ostriches, and fucking Cazadors. But if you talk about who would win, a Cazador or an ostrich? Ostrich is taller, it's got more powerful legs, just kick the fucker. Just fucking knock it down. I mean, if they're able to kick a fucking lion and kill it, like, what makes you think that Cazador is gonna have any advantage? Gotta be smaller. Yeah, it might have claws or something, but... gotta get high enough to do something. I don't know. Because you don't often hear about Cazadors killing an ostrich, have you? Probably because they don't put them in the same pen for a reason. That's another thing. Oh yeah, they don't put them in the same pen. Now, I seen a video of a giraffe kicking an ostrich over. The ostrich wanted to start a fight, and I guess the giraffe kind of caught on and just, like, smacked it with his back leg and knocked it over. And you know, you have to have a hell of a force for a giraffe to kick an ostrich over, right? They got some powerful legs, giraffes do. Much more than ostriches. Because obviously they're fucking bigger. Gonna knock the sucker down. One time I was talking to somebody, this reminds me of a story, I don't know if I mentioned it before or not in the past. I was talking to someone about ostriches, right? Like, randomly. And then he comes back later, and he tells me that he convinced his friend to buy ostriches. And I'm like... what? I didn't tell you to convince your friend to buy ostriches. Because I was like explaining to him before about how they're mean and unpredictable and they can kill you. You know? I'm not even exaggerating. When they get to adults, especially the males, they're fucking kick the shit out of you or anything. They're unpredictable. Especially if a bunch of them, like, you know, it's gonna be a lot harder to watch your back. You know, I've seen enough videos of people getting kicked around and shit and chased by those suckers. To know it's like, oh yeah, they're dangerous. You might see some TikTok videos of people like cuddling with them or whatever. Well, they haven't hit their peak period yet. And then you see another video. It's like a highly popular thing I saw on TikTok. Where it's like trying to deal with the angry, violent ostrich. Like, here's what to do. It's like, okay. Well, it's kind of useful. Now, the only problem is if people got like a whole pen of the things, like, you can't do one at a time because they're all going to gain up on you. That's the only problem. And so this guy bought, like, his buddy or something, I guess, bought a bunch of ostriches or something. Because I thought it was going to make him money. I'm like, yeah, about that. If you do it right, maybe, but, like, you're going to have a bitch of a time with suckers. Plus, like, the babies sound like a raptor, too, from, like, Jurassic Park. I was, like, listening to them recently, and I'm like, oh, they sound like raptors from Jurassic Park. It's like, yeah, because they took the noise of baby ostriches and they put it in Jurassic Park. Duh, that's why they sound like fucking raptors, because it's a fucking ostrich. No shit. Oh, Tech Zero. Oh, cool. Unbeknownst to me, I didn't know. All right, we're going up. Maybe they'll give us a Polaroid. Yeah. Big ol' thickums. So we went from ducks to ostriches being kicked around or kicking others. Well, they'll chase you too, that's another thing. Yeah, you can have multiple uses for ostriches, right? Braiding them and selling off their offspring, skinning them to make like clothes or whatever. Oh, this is interesting too, by the way, here. I'm gonna, yeah, there we go. Oh, it doesn't give me a, oh, what? They don't give me a key piece. Have I not unlocked Mega Satan? I thought I fought Mega Satan. I got like the fucking icon. Probably not, because I think I did a self-sacrifice room route is what the deal was. I think that's how I went around unlocking the dark room and did Mega Satan in one file, or one of the characters in the past. Kind of have the key pieces unlocked for some reason. Maybe they don't. Oh, they should give it to you for a, well, actually, I don't know. Now I think about it, I don't know how it works in regular rooms with having them in there. I would think they give you a key piece. So there's this, speaking of which. We could certainly try that. We'll beat Isaac first. Oh, son of a bitch. I don't know how much health I got exactly, so I gotta be careful. Hopefully prevent enough red hearts, too. I could probably teleport us to the dark room and we could just keep fucking around there, I guess. Maybe. No, it just blows my mind the guy convinced his friend to get an hostages. And he not only convinced him, but he had the money to do it in a short amount of time. Like, there and gone. Like, I don't know how long the spine was between the time talking about the hostages the first time and then him telling me. But I feel like it was a short amount of time. Dude, I was not convincing you. I'm telling you, yeah, there's some benefits. There's some benefits of it, but then there's a lot of disadvantages. And what the fuck I mute that for? Shit. Wait a minute. Okay. This is still recording? All right, it is. All right. So I can mute the TV. But I don't know if muting it would also mute the volume on there. I was checking to see if it fucked something up in OBS. Because, you know, usually it does that weird shit. Fuck something up in OBS. Because anything will, including updates. I don't know. Like, I was like saying, oh, there's some benefits, you know, because we got on the topic of hostages for some reason. And so, well, you know, you got this and this and this and this kind of thing, maybe. I guess his friend's like, oh, yeah, there's money in it because it's an exotic bird and all that. It's like, yeah, but, like, that's like branching and shit. Like, unless you have some experience, like, quite a bit of experience of it, and you have a good footing on how to deal with hostages or something. I don't know. I mean, you can't herd the suckers with, like, a sheepdog because it gets stomped on is the problem, is another thing. Like, it's not like a damn sheep or anything. You know what I mean? You sure as hell don't want a dog or any kids near it. Why is this, a petting zoo? You probably could easily make it a petting zoo. Man, you're gonna have to, like... I don't know, build that sucker up to where people don't get hurt. And sign a bunch of liability waivers. Okay, we got a bunch of heart rooms. Sweet. We can take advantage. God, it's hot in here. They turn on the heat again, right? But it's been cooling down too, so a lot of fighting with my soul. Yes, they're targeting you specifically, right? And nobody else in the universe, it's just you out of 8 billion people. Now, I got hit twice in a row, son of a bitch. But yes, that's exactly it. I'm the only one being targeted. Wow, I didn't know that. Gee willikers. Sons of bitches. I knew the universe was against you the whole time. Those motherfuckers. Once again coming for your flesh. Better put a stop to it. No, I'm not that egotistical. Come on. I might be a tiny bit, but I'm not that great, like crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I may be a little sick now and coughing and shit. That's not destroying my sense of, you know, judgment. It's not clouding my sights of judgments and shits, you know? I'm not crazy. I'm me. We've been talking about all sorts of subjects, huh? Birds, a bunch of different kinds of birds, tariffs. All right, there we go. Now we're getting to the hearts. I gotta be very careful though, because like the fate of the world rests on my shoulder blades right now. It sucks with this curse too, of all curses to be having, like on this floor with the self-sacrifice room. Shouldn't have picked that up early. Well, actually, I didn't even know how many freaking red hearts I lost there, honestly, so. You feel blessed. Uh-huh. So I think I get, oh, you son of a bitch. Key piece. Okay, so I do keep key pieces. So I guess that special room is an exception. I had no clue though, honestly. I was gonna say, like, something was a little fucky there. Oh, so painfully slow. Alright, I'm probably dangerously close, so we're gonna go and get some health right now. Maybe we're not, probably not even close. We got a bunch of red hearts, but I like to play it safe. Look at that, 29 keys and no bombs now. What's this world come to? Alright. That should get us a couple plays. And then we'll go back, fill up our hearts, and then try to teleport. I know this won't give me anything, but this is just me to flex on the fucker. I have to lose my daily. You're still spicy about the daily, huh? Absolutely. I thought spin down dice were going to be my saving grace, and it wasn't. The devil made sure of that. The devil. The fucking devil has done it again. And the universe. Yes. The cold, heartless universe. Looks like I have a bunch of hearts that I was missing, so good thing I was playing safe here. I was probably halfway or close to death. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Oh, take me anywhere. There we go. Blank card has appeared in the basement. Oh, Polaroid, I knew it. Challenge number 27, brains. Pawn. Good lord. That's what I had to do was beat Isaac. Okay. Quince is pretty cool. I think Quince would give me conjoined. Yeah. This other stuff. I probably could pick up the health stuff or something, but I don't want to exacerbate my speed. I don't know if it does anything with the damage to where I keep some of it after I'm done. I think maybe I do. I can't remember. I guess it doesn't hurt to take it. Except for the speed, that probably would hurt me. Who gives a rat's ass? Careful. Black candle is really nice. Marked. We just got that from last floor. Oh, not last floor. The daily. I'm actually gonna get the health here. I need it. It's nice, you know. Speed's a bitch. I'm a big tank, though. I'm proud of it. I'm the biggest son of a bitch in the room. Doctor now from 600-pound life sees me as like, man, I can't help you. You have to help yourself first, my dude. And you have to go to therapy because, you know, the problem is if you lose this weight, you might go back into this kind of thing that you have stuff that you have to address that you don't get addressed, and then you'll keep spiraling back into square one with things. That's at least my interpretation what it would say, right? Not word for word or close to like his vernacular or whatever. I'm just kind of just spitting shit out of my ass, I guess. But you get what I'm saying. I know he's stern with his things, and he wants people to get therapy too, because he knows like part of people's eating habits like that is tied to you know, trauma or something. It's usually most of the time it's trauma, right? In their lives that they're kind of trying to feed themselves for like various reasons, you know, to cope with the hardships of the past or the present or both. And the future. And I'm not a psychologist. Throwing that out there. I'm a non-attorney spokesperson. Not that garbage. No, I'm not a spokesperson of anything. It's weird in this day and age where it's like you make YouTube videos of certain things. It's like, you know, you have to disclose that you're not like such and such for certain things like health or whatever. Or mental health or something. It's like, oh, I'm not endorsing this. I'm not this and this, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, here's the thing. Like, I don't know what the deal is with that. I know those kind of things to an extent is like a liability thing. To kind of like prevent like lawsuits or something in the future. If someone does something stupid based on your advice that it's pretty obvious not to do or experiment with. It's just for information purposes. I don't know. It's and yeah, I might once in a blue moon just say something like that too of certain things. Like it's just kind of like a force of habit, really, right? Because it's like I seen it enough times on YouTube where it's like I'm kind of spitballing the same thing, you know? If I'm doing something healthy, you know, it's like, you know, I say that and that's it, I guess. I should just leave it at that. Like oil pulling. Oh, you're digging in your yard and you're striking gold? Nah, a little different than that. Well, much different, actually. Getting synaptics for that shit. Fucking smack him around, bitch slap him around, kill him. Murder his very soul from his body. Where's she go to Mega City? Not Mega. Yeah, Mega City. Shits and giggles. I was about to say Delirium. Right, but then I say it's like, oh, we go Delirium afterwards. How about that? It's getting late. I gotta feed myself. It's nearly an hour. Holy fuck. It's kind of slow here. Kind of through the other side, my precious. Wait, this is not the way. I thought it was the way, damn it. I've been duped. It's over here, I think. Yes. We hardly even use the space bar, you know that? Keep forgetting about this damn thing. Do I really need to use it? Whatever, let's do it now. I mean, yeah, I guess it kind of works, but whatever. Not like this! I mean, we already did like Mega Satan and Delirium. Or did I do a Mega Satan? No, actually I did not. Never mind. I did Delirium. Dark Room. I don't think I did Mega Satan. No, I couldn't have, because I think I did Satan deals and all that fun stuff. I don't think I did the self-sacrifice from to get key pieces or anything either. Or, guys, this is so difficult. Holy shit, it's just so hard. Oh no, I got hit. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. There we go. Sometimes you just get those hearts, man. You get a heart-to-heart talk with your doctor. What did I unlock now? Yellow baby, yeah. What? Oh, I thought yellow baby was from, like, the lamb thing. Do I not unlock anything with Mega Satan? Wait, did I? Yeah, I got Mega Satan unlocked. Okay, I'm confused. Do I have to do, like, other things in order to get whatever was required partly with Mega Satan to get that? I don't know. We find an R key. Man, that's gonna be fucked. Because it'd be like, oh, log a run. I don't know if I even want to do that or not. I'll probably go along with it, maybe. Oh, look at this. Food or food? Okay, that's a hard question. Yeah, we're slow as pissed. Get used to it, I guess. I will. Get used to it? I will. Mm. Thank you, Yoda. The powers that be is trying to stop me. That hard item is helping too with homing. Really nicely. It's what's giving us some homing abilities. Homes. Cool trinkets and all that, but not what I really need. Oh, while we do have this trinket, I think it gives you some kind of pseudo homing. I don't really pick it up often, but I just have it. Good lord, oh, lordy lordy. Telepills, huh? Crack the suckers open. Something's pushing me away to where it's not hurting me. That's nice. Oh, yes. Give me those succulent eyes. That's how we break shit in this household. In this household, we break... The fuck was that? Oh, that was a piece of paper that fell behind me. I was trying to figure out what the fuck is that noise? Was that Satan again trying to possess me? Like it's fucking Doom 3? I'm in the control room and I was talking to somebody and then just like this fucking skull gets to my body and possesses me or some shit. I become like a zombie, demonic fucker. When I first played that demo of that game when I was like younger, like it kind of scared the shit out of me to some extent, right? Especially the whole flashlight switching gun thing. I mean, obviously, I know it's like part of the game, right? It's part of the experience of fear and shit. And maneuvering and being challenging and all that. I have no problem with that. Of course, now it's like, I think the newer version of the game, where it came on Steam, I think it automatically just like puts your flashlight on the gun now. Or something like that. Which I know it kind of takes away the experience, but at the same time, it's like, you know, thank fuck. No more switching back and forth. Maybe they kind of change. I think the developers changes what their deal was because it was just harder and to do. But that wasn't the original intention. Was with that they were doing it for different reasons after the fact. Like how there's multiple versions of Skyrim. That's not the same. That's different shit they were pulling off with Bethesda. They were making money off of making different versions of Skyrim. There wasn't much of a difference. It's just a cash grab. I know. I mean, you probably have some anniversary graphic changes, I guess, that might be improved to some extent. There's so many different versions, I'll admit that. It was definitely a cash grab. And you have mods at this point now. Like, I have the first version of Skyrim on my PC, right? I can't buy the rest of the stuff DLC because it's all locked away now. So I have to buy whatever version they have available with all the DLC that's available again. So I don't have all the DLC. I bought it right when it came out in 2011. There's been like a few versions ever since. Like, fuck. All right. Why was I talking about Skyrim and all that? Different versions. Oh, because the Doom stuff, yeah. Well, how do I know about, like, the changes or something? Well, it's because I played the demo of the game prior to even having Steam. Right? When I was younger. And I think it was a demo. Yeah, it was pretty much a demo. No way in hell my mother would have bought me Doom 3 at that age. She was kind of anal about, like, me playing violent games. It wasn't until, like, when I got older that she was comfortable. But, of course, then I was younger, right? Much younger. So, I don't know. Point is, I played the demo of it on the computer. And I remember the flashlight mechanic thing being different than the version I got on Steam. And I think that stuck on all the way to the final version of the game before Steam. I think. Or maybe the demo just kind of like had that before they made the changes in the final version. I don't know. But I was pretty damn certain that they changed it when the Steam version came out. You know what? I might get on the Xbox, you know? I have it on the PC, I know, but if I have it on the Xbox, I know someone who could play it. They come to visit. And it's not that expensive either, right? Like, it really isn't. It's like probably $5 or $10. I'd try to get into like Doom, the newer two Doom games, right? But it's like, well, I guess there's another one that came out recently, it wasn't there. Or maybe will be. I tried one of the newer ones, and it's definitely different. I'm not against it. It's just, you know, I have to get used to something like that. I tried getting into Gears of War. I kind of had fun with it, the old stuff on 360. Especially Horde mode for, like, Gears of War 3, I think it was. I was kind of into it to an extent. It's kind of fun. Then I kind of quickly fell out of it later on. Mom's knife's actually something interesting. Well, how the fuck does this work? It just does. What the fuck is this? Okay. Well. Fuck if I know. I never see such a janky ass thing in my life. I just took it because I'm like, well, what the fuck does this work? I mean, I guess we're shooting shots. See, normally we're just like shooting a bunch of lasers or something, right? But now we're not until we let go. And the balls, too, that come with it. Balls! Unleash the balls in the world. We're probably better off without the damn knife. Whatever. We're stuck with it now. It's still powerful. It's gonna be annoying. Oh, okay. See, I'm not pissed about this. I'm never pissed. Alright. Why the fuck not? This is probably gonna shoot me in the ass. Imagine it have the effect of messing with your UI in the game. Like it fucks with your map or something. Fucks up like how much health it shows on there is actuality is a lot less than what it is. Shit like that. Imagine if we just went beyond, you know, what the scope of this TM Trader items would do. Man, I'd be all kinds of angry. I'd be so frustrated, but it'd be me shooting myself in the foot picking up TM Trainer items or rolling items to be TM Trainer items. I can't believe I just picked up an item that rerolls things and I used it to reroll something and I picked up something and it fucked up everything. I can't believe I did that to myself. I'm so angry that it happened. But it was my fault. It was my choice. I don't care, though. Never gonna fight this feeling any longer. What'd I pick up that for again? I'm very slow as enough. You sons of bitches. So, oh. There's one or two possibilities that this is delirium. This probably is delirium. No, it's not. All right, I lied. As the universe has instructed me to do, precisely that. This fucking lie out of my lips. My dirty, filthy lips. Two spades. Like I need any more keys. Well, no R key in anything. That's okay, I guess. Of course, you don't really unlock R key. It just comes unlocked already. Strength. Oh, huge growth. Oh, I guess because we're all thick now, huh? Okay, huge growth is an okay card. I'm bigger than you. I'm the top of the food chain. I'm bigger than you. I'll eat ya. I'm gonna eat ya. I take a bigger crap than you. I want my baby back ribs. Chili's baby back ribs with barbecue sauce. Oh. Look, you hear that sound? It's evil. Oh, that's interesting. So the chest is to come down till you kill the rest of the stuff in the room. I had no idea. Delaying my victories! All right, 2 wins in a row and a bare bones file, I guess. I mean, we got the Polaroid unlocked. We could just go upwards into the sky and to the heavens, and then also the side pass, so we can get that unlocked and then do the beast fight, I guess, just for gaggles. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.